Good evening, all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night. The beer we're going for tonight is in a big can tonight. It's from Arbor. It's this one. It is ZZ Hop. And ZZ Hop is a New England Pale Ale, and it weighs in at 4.3% ABV and contains Citra and Mosaic hops. So yeah, I spotted this one on the House of Trembling Madness, which is where I bought it from. And then, I think it was last week or the week before, I was in my local Tesco's, and I've now seen it in there. But anyway, it's a full pint can at 4.3% ABV, and it cost me £4.25 from House of Trembling Madness. So let's see how good this, hopefully, rather tasty beer is. They always seem to be from Arbor, so I have little doubt. So we're going to pour for a change today into a tiny Rebel glass because I haven't used it in ages and I was having to tidy up. So the pour is hazy, not massively, pale. That'll do. So what we got? We got hazy, pale, orange. Yeah, pretty tight white head. That's your beer in a glass. Looks all right. Let's have a whiff. Citrus. Yeah, it's all about the citra hop on the aroma with lemon. Little hints behind it of stone fruit. Not massive, little hints. It's a real juicy beer. Soft, fruity, tropical. It smells lovely. It does. So yeah, looks good. Smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Body's light to medium. Carbonation is decent. And the flavour is all about the citra. Bright citrus hits first, followed slowly by the tiniest hint of bitterness. And after that, a little bit of, I don't know, what is it? It's kind of peachy. A little bit of light, watery peach. It's definitely light and refreshing and summery. It's not as sweet as I was expecting. New England, for me, I find them a lot sweeter than most. This one's got quite the bit of bitterness in it. I appreciate that because I do love a bitter beer. But it's in New England. I expect them to be juicy and sweet and all about the citrus fruit. Maybe a little stone fruit, a little bit of orange, that kind of vibe. This is different. Anyway, the finish, unusually for NEPA, has got some bitterness in it, quite a bit. It's almost pithy. It's nice. I like it, but it's not gelling in my head as a New England at all. I expect pure juice bomb from a New England. This has got way too much bitterness for a New England, but I like it. I do. And at 4.3%, I can sit and enjoy this. Yeah, I can enjoy this without any kind of worries. Scoreboard of joy time. So, currently looks like so. Let's get the red pen of judgment ready and fill it in, shall we? So we're going to revisit the pour, which, like I say, it looked alright. It did. This is a re-pour. You've got a hazy pale orange colour. Not as hazy as I perhaps like my New Englands normally, but it's not wrong. The head looks nice. It looks the part, I'm going to be honest, and I'm not going to be overly critical there. I'm going to give it the 0.75. The aroma, I like. It's citrus. It's a little hint of peach. Yeah, and it's a good enough strength. You know, there's nothing really to not like about that. I like it a lot. I'm giving it a full point. The body, it's 4.3%, so it's not going to be the biggest bodied beer. I didn't expect it to be, but it's perhaps a little on the light side. Carbonation, however, is good. Overall mouthfeel is nice. I just want more. I like big-bodied NEPAs, and I cannot lie. I'm going to go 0.75 on that one. The taste, again, it's a bit of a departure from a New England for me. There is, and it's going to sound wrong me saying this, there's too much bitterness for a NEPA. Certainly what I'm used to. It's definitely verging on the underripe stone fruit, bit of pithiness, which whilst I like it, it's not really consistent for me with my experience of all things NEPA. So I'm going to go to 0.75 again. And the finish, again, on a NEPA I expect them to be juicy and sweet, and yeah, this one is bitter, slightly watery on the back end. Again, it's just not hitting the bar for me. For me, this is the weakest part of this beer, and I'm going to go the 0.5. That's what we got there. We've got 3.75 out of 5 from me. So yeah, it's not what I expected. It's not the usual quality that I expect from Arbor. Everything else has normally been absolutely fantastic, but this one's just a little bit of a swing and a miss for me. So we go to the bonus points. Would I buy it again? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say no. Not this one. Just because there are other NEPAs out there that I prefer. And value for money is a pint at £4.25 of craft beer. It's still a decent tasting beer. Like I say, I'm holding it to the NEPA ideals, and it's not hitting the NEPA ideals. It is value for money for me if I'm going to drink it for what it is. And I know it's kind of hypocritical because I've said no, I wouldn't buy it again. But yeah, I'm still going to give it the value for money because it's a pint for £4.25. Where can you get that nowadays? And bonus, it can't have the full one because it didn't get a full 5 out of 5. So there we go. It is 3.75 out of 5 with a value for money. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag, that score, really. The only thing I really have an issue with is the style that it's listed as, New England. Yeah. And I say NEPA, it's NEPA. It's not the India Pale, it's just a New England Pale. So I've kind of screwed up myself there a little bit. So yeah, maybe it is a bit more bitter expected. Yeah, NEPA's juicy, regular Pales less so. So that's my cock up, ladies and gents, and I will give it a little bit more on the points. I'll up the flavour and I'll up the finish. Give it an extra 0.25 on each, and call it 4.25. So yes, that's my mistake. Let me correct the scoreboard of joy because I don't like cock ups. So 1 and 0.75. So 4.25. So let me just re-show that board just to say that and that. We don't like injustices here. 4.25 out of 5 and 2 bonus points. So I misread that as New England IPA, not a pale. Pales are meant to be a little bit more bitter in my understanding and preference. So yeah, there we go. Ladies and gents. Doesn't happen very often on this channel. I am prepared to admit when I'm wrong. So yeah, we're going to leave it there and say that has been a tasty New England Pale Ale. I have been me, Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.